Welcome to my design workshop, where I help you turn ideas into visual stories. Because in this workshop, we practice what we learn. All right, we're getting closer to our last page. Right now, we're going to create the education page. We need to share our educational experience. Now, click on page 7. And then we're going to delete everything on here. Just select all of it, all the text, gone. And then I'll go straight ahead to edit the title. Typing in here, education, all caps. You know what's going to happen next? We're changing this to Sugo display. Like this. That's done. I'll change the font size to 70. Now, this is probably going to be the easiest page. Maybe not. The competition is pretty tight, don't you think? Let me know in the comment section if you think all of this has been super easy. Just type in there, the competition is tight, because we're trying to find a winning page for which one is the easiest, but feels like it's going to be a difficult one. All right, now I'm going to press the letter T and type in a date. Let's say 22nd, 05, 22. 2 22nd, 05, 25. Just put that over here. And then I will change the size of this text to 40. We'll just move this over here, right under education. Now we're going to duplicate this and then type in there, Masters in Communication and Design. And then we'll position that right over here. Now I'll duplicate this over here and type in a few courses. Just UI and let's just go UI and UX design principles, media studies. All right, we're going to change this to, we're changing the font to a grande wide. And then we will change the size, and we don't want it to be bold. So I'll stretch this out first, reposition it, and then I will click on bold so it's no longer bold. Yeah. I'll backspace. I'll bring it over here. Let's align left. Then I'll change the size to 28. Yeah. I'm going to just make sure that the spacing is the same between each word. I think this looks good. Next, you can just copy this, duplicate, and then paste on this side. Then you edit. On this page, we're going to have 4 different sections where you can include your educational experience. The next section will be at the bottom of this page, and we will need our rounded square. So I'll go to the previous page, copy that, and then I'll paste it on here. Now we're going to take away the corner rounding effect. All you have to do is come over here and we have a square. Okay. Now I'm going to elongate this, stretch it until it touches, at least this part touches the rectangle and that part touches the left edge. Then I'll raise this up until I feel like it's situated somewhere in the middle, like that. Looks good to me. Next, we're going to lock it in place because we don't want it moving around when we place our text on there and we start editing and shifting things. I'll group this, then duplicate and bring it on over here so that it can be edited. I'll do the same, duplicate, and then move it to the other side, making sure that it is properly aligned. I'll move it a little bit more to the right, like that. Let's make sure that this bit is aligned with that. Yes. And then this part is aligned with this. Exactly what I'm going for. Okay. Okay, now let's organize things on the page so that it is nicely positioned. To do that, first, I will group this one. I haven't grouped it yet, so I'll just group this. And then I'll move it down slightly, keeping it still aligned with the one at the bottom. And then I will move this as well because it is already grouped. I can just move it easily. Then this one, which is grouped as well, I will keep where it's at, just making sure it stays aligned with the other one. This one as well, aligned with the other one, with the one on top right there, like this. Okay, we're going to change the font color of the one over here just because it is pretty. I'd rather that we go for a lighter color so that it's nice and legible. Yes, like this. And then we change this one as well to white because it's grouped. We can change all that in one go. Okay, I'll adjust things slightly. Let me move this over to this side. I'll move the one on top of as well. I'll move the one on top as well to this side, still keeping them aligned like that. And then I'll move this one low. I'll move this one as well so that it's aligned with the one on the left. Let me have a quick look. I'll just zoom out. Yeah, this is pretty much what we're going for. You can edit accordingly. And if you have more educational experience that you want to share, well, then add another page and then you can edit that as well. Now let's change the color of the rectangle. I'll click on this and change that to brown. The number disappeared, but we'll get it back. That will be number 6. I'll change the font color to white. And the font type will be the same old Argandie wide, and then we'll make that bold. Yep. So just like that, again, our education page is complete. If you enjoyed this video, if you watched until this point and you're going to actually remake this, then give this video a like. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and don't miss our next page. That's going to be our work samples page. See you in the next one. Now go on and get creative.